Hi everyone, it's Four Corners, and today I watched episode 5 and 6 of Ninjago Crystalized at 0.25x speed to see all the crazy details we could find. Now with these episodes especially, I was really looking forward to break these down because they end up having my favorite action scenes to ever exist in Ninjago. Starting off with this really nice shot that finally tells us the building the mayor's office is located in. In the bottom over there, we actually see Clutch Powers running with the Teapot of Tyrahn. Nadhakhan is in, and I'm really surprised Clutch Powers is still around and he hasn't been wished away by Nadhakhan because we know he started making his wishes, so I'm surprised he isn't gone yet. After that, when we come over to the ninja side as they're fresh off of abducting Aspheera from prison, I just wanted to take a moment and appreciate all the detail that goes into just animating her eyes right here. There's certain scales there, there's a gradient from yellow to orange. It really makes this character come very, very alive. Then when you look at Skylor's hands as she's absorbing Zane's powers for another round of making sure Nia's frozen while the ninja go on a mission, her ice hand looks so cool as the ice just manifests her whole right arm. The next detail involves Jay's controls on his new ninja bike. And the thing with Ninjago bikes is the way they're animated and move in the show is the same way our human bikes move in the real world, but the thing is, since Ninjago bikes are so big, they're actually supposed to move more like cars. But I feel like that problem is finally solved because now Jay has these weird controls where there's one on each side to adjust the weight, I guess. So now when Jay's bike is tilting and actually moving like an actual human bike, it makes more sense that the bike is able to do that. Speaking of vehicles with really good details, Zane's jet turbine, it closes in to channel the speed. And that is actually what real fighter jets do when they need to go really fast. So that is a cool detail, and no wonder these vehicles are so cool. They put a lot of thought into these. The guy on the right over there is having the most casual day of his life until the ninja come in super high speed, and then he seems to get pretty startled. Everyone else over there seems fine except him. Kai's character is generally very cocky, and sometimes that comes at the expense of the mission, and this is one of those cases where Lloyd is telling the ninja, hey, don't use your powers or your names, and Kai's like, okay, we all know that, stop telling us the same instructions over and over. But then he's the one who ends up blowing the mission by saying Zane's name in the truck. I found that very hilarious, and that was definitely a Kai moment.
Could you try not to hit every single building, Zane? No names. Zane? No, I said Jane. No, you said Zane.
The trucks that are moving the artifacts, including the most important one for the story, Aspheera's staff, I like how their color scheme is following the same one as Borg Towers and most of his stuff, with the neon blue trims and then the gunmetal outsides. The design of the neon blue trims also followed that kind of high-tech vibe that Cyrus Borg is usually going for. So good detail on the trucks, no wonder they look so cool. And then when the ninja are kind of going all over the place in the truck and there's this giant slow-mo shot of the new ninja and the old ninja just going completely crazy, Lloyd for some reason is kind of in a meditating stance as his hands are at his hips and he does not seem to care at all. I just found that very funny of Lloyd to do in a situation like that. The bus with people that the ninja almost hit is the same tour bus that Dareth was on in Skybound. It has the same driver and everything. But the funny thing is, Dareth is still on this bus. He's in a different suit this time. It's his lawyer outfit. But he does not notice this jet at all. He's just staying there reading the paper while everyone around him is screaming for their lives. But just generally, I think this action scene is so successful because not only does it have good action at surface level, but it also has stakes on the outside. We have to worry about the city and the ninja and the new ninja all at the same time, and it comes together for this amazing product. Speaking of the new ninja, the back of their torso says NN, which stands for New Ninja.
New Ninja!
And when we're closing up episode 5 in a very angry mayor's office, the cat over there is just chilling and it's actually warming its paws near the fire. I found that very funny to just look at. This cat has a lot of attitude, but it makes sense because it is the mayor's cat. Moving on to episode 6, we don't have as much because this was just mainly in the same location for the most part. Some cool details I found is Aspheera is drinking from Wu's cup, and we know it's Wu's cup because he used it in season 11. He even brought it to Shintaro because he loved it so much. So I wonder how Aspheera would feel if she knew that this was Wu's favorite cup. Would she parade at the fact that she was able to get another win over Wu, or would she be disgusted that she's sharing a cup with this deceiver? The Samurai X color scheme for Pixel is even carried over to the lanterns. Like, this detail has been there for a long time, I just never noticed that the same dark blue and red and everything Pixel uses carries over to the lanterns as well. Nia's legs are shrinking as she melts. Zane is able to come and save Nia before she completely melts, but I really like that subtle detail. I did not notice that the first time as the AC units and Skylor's powers blew out. Zane saves Wu just like in Season 11 when Aspheera shoots another blast at Wu. Although it is a relief that this time nobody got sent to the Neverrealm and turned into a supervillain. This time someone actually came back from the dead. When the new ninja come into the monastery, the teal ninja ends up breaking his sword to emphasize this metaphor he's talking about. Then he looks at the orange ninja for another sword so that he can actually fight. But over there on the side, I saw a little attitude from that orange ninja as she shrugs in disagreement. So these guys aren't as perfect as we thought they were.
You broke the law, and we're here to unbreak it.
When the new ninja and our original ninja are fighting, Kai seems to be curious to who public enemies number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is in terms of ranking. And actually, if we look at the last episode's title card and we order it properly, Kai is over there in the number 5th spot because he's the ninja with the sword. So if we really paid attention, then Kai would actually be number 5. So thank God he doesn't know the actual results. His ego would be major damaged. And the final detail for these episodes, as the ninja are happily going to jail and Nia is resting, is that Nia is actually resting on Jay's neck pillow from Season 11. But that is all for this video, looking at all the crazy details we could find by watching episode 5 and 6 of Ninjago Crystalized at 0.25x speed. Make sure you subscribe because these videos do take a long time to make. That would be greatly appreciated, and you can know when I make more like this. We will be making 0.25x speed videos for all the episodes moving forward. Comment down below if you found any more crazier details. I would love to see them. Thank you for watching, and as usual, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.